What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of the show.
Hey, man, you already know what it is. The freshest nigga on the motherfucking show.
Here you go.
I'm back again, man. It might look like I'm playing Jane, but I put that shit on today, man.
Okay.
Just know that, man. Follow me on all social media. Trevor Ransom, man. Follow my YouTube. Vibe with the boys, man. We appreciate the support. It's episode 5 of the show. Let's go.
Let's go. What's going on again, y'all? This Jesus Niggas. Follow me at I am Black Jesus to you. Hashtag the full-time black man. Gonna have a little bit of merchandise coming, then a whole lot of merchandise coming for y'all this spring. So go ahead and save up your pennies and coins because you know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, it's Raphael here at Raphael Podcasts. Welcome to the show. Let's go.
Word. All right, y'all. So y'all know what we like to do. We got to check in with each other, see how each other's mental, spiritual, or financial health is going. So how y'all boys doing today? Talk to the people. What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm straight, man. My mental all right. We get into that later when we talk about what's pissing me.
Okay.
My mental was okay, though. My spiritual was good. My financial was great.
Heard that. Say that.
Yeah, man. I'm overall. I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Raph, what about
too
you?
Crazy, man.
I'm feeling good as well. Like I said last episode, I was real consistent with the live streaming, and I was able to keep up that momentum. So that's definitely kept me in good spirits over the past week. So
and tune into my man streams too, man. Let them know. Let the people know what your Twitch name, bro.
Yeah, at Raphael Podcast on Twitch. So go
at Raphael Podcast on Twitch, man. Tune into the stream. Subscribe to the man channel, bro.
Yeah,
hit the little bell or whatever. I mean, he be having great conversations with interesting people, such as myself, but other folks be on there and shit too.
Yeah, you do be on there heavy. I appreciate you for that. The support.
Trev ain't been on y'all don't even tell me when y'all streaming.
We gonna do the remote.
But
the remote.
Nigga ain't never asked me, yo, hop on the stream. Nothing, man. They trying to throw dirt on me. These niggas always trying to gang up on me, man.
Nah, bro, you be danky like we be. I mean,
nah, nobody ever said, yo, hop on stream.
And also, we be streaming like middle of the night. You be on some calling us old man and shit. You be in the crib under the covers.
I work days, man. I be having to go to sleep and shit.
I understand.
I'm at Raphael Podcast. Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir.
This is Trevor Ransom's What's Pissing Me. That's the whole show. The whole show.
That's what the episode
we
is.
just gonna talk about what's pissing Trevor.
Yeah,
the whole show.
You need a behind the scenes of what the fuck goes on.
We do behind the scenes.
How much effort it take to get this show to get to this point, bro? It takes so fucking much
to get the show to you out there to view.
Yeah, man.
The people.
I mean, but I'm doing good. I'm riding high off of life. I got a lot of things working in my favor. Did a little bit of traveling. Got a little bit more traveling upcoming. I usually only travel when it's like work related.
So get out, brother. Do you like to travel?
I enjoy traveling. I just fill my schedule and fill my calendar up with so much stuff that I never find time to travel and like put the bread aside to like actually do what it takes to plan a trip and travel. My brain is always filling my calendar up with other stuff related to like my family, my life, and my career. So
you enjoy traveling for work?
Myself. Yeah, I love traveling for work. Like,
okay.
Like Sheck West got this line, and he be like, "You travel for fun, I travel for business." I like that shit because like I like traveling for business. Like I can't even tell you if I've ever booked a room or a flight. That's because I just be like, I want me there. It's in my itinerary.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like traveling.
It's my itinerary. I don't.
So overall you good then?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Like y'all boys is 5s this week.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a 5.
I'm like a 3.5. I'm a good 3.5 though.
That's better than a bad 3.5.
That's a solid grumpy 5.
Yeah,
solid grumpy 5.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. So, what's pissing boys today?
All right, man. I guess I'll go first because I'm sure you niggas ain't even got nothing that's bothering y'all.
Welcome to the Trevor Show.
So before I walked in here today, I had a whole totally different thing that was pissing me. But these niggas always find a way to get under my skin, man. I don't know what it is.
Not on purpose.
Yo, so break the fourth wall again, man. Breaking the fourth wall. We link up. The nigga text me yesterday, when you trying to record. Boom. All right, bet. I record tomorrow from 3. I was like, at 3, I'm good. Boom. He like, all right, I got to do whoop-de-whoop. I'm going to be good by 3. I said, all right, man. Something, please. He made a big deal out of me saying please, like he was going to be here on time, right?
I made every effort possible.
That nigga, so.
Because I appreciate and respect the fact that this man said that shit. Like, that shit, like, I respect and appreciate that shit. So I did everything in my power possible. That's why I ain't even being combative with you talking your shit, because I actually feel bad. But go ahead.
I ain't even have to say who it was. We already know who the Resident Link nigga is on the crew. So mind you, he texted at like 2:50 something, talking about I'm about to leave out. Boom. So I'm like, all right, cool. So that's when I got up to start grabbing my shit, because I'm only right around the corner. So I grab my shit, pack it up. Then I check my phone again. This nigga talking about he got to go pick somebody up, man. Shout out to Xavier in the background, man, working behind the scenes.
Word.
So he go picks up the man Xavier. Mind you, nigga said he was going to be here at 3. So you get here at 3:30, right? Boom. So I walks in at around 3:40-ish, 3:45. The door was open today, so that's a good.
See,
that was a good start, right?
Being mindful and considerate.
Came in the house, boom. Niggas ain't have yet to set up, right? So I set up my little light, set up my little camera, and sat down. Why the fuck I sit down on the couch for an hour? I was sitting here for an hour. It is 4:43, bro. We 5 minutes into the show. So we started at like 4:39, bro. I sat down on this couch for an hour waiting on these niggas to set up, bro. And I told them niggas I had to be out of here at 5. It's 4:43.
So I think that's a perfect time, since you got to be out here. I think that's a perfect time for somebody else to share what's pissing them. We don't even got to, spend no more time on that.
Also, what else is, hold on. Let me,
Also,
what else, what was originally pissing me when I came in the house was.
Wait, there's more.
I never thought it was so hard to buy a fucking car, bro. That shit is giving me so much anxiety.
That shit is a challenge.
Pissing me, bro. I haven't bought a car like 6-7 years. This is so fucking hard to give people money, bro.
Yo, yes. Say
it's
that.
It's not like it's just a little bit of money. I am dropping a sack on this motherfucking car, and niggas just won't take it. I don't understand. I really don't understand. It's pissing me, man.
Maybe that ain't the right one for you. I know.
No, ain't no other option, man.
I feel you. Trust you, me.
That's it.
Trust you, me. I feel you on that.
So I'm gonna keep persevering. I'm gonna keep trying, but
it's not a simple process.
It's not at all. And I thought it was much easier just to give people money.
Yeah.
Anybody
give people lots of money. I don't even understand it. It's pissing me though.
Y'all know anybody that ever copped through like Carvana or one of them like internet joints?
I mean, I found my car on Car Gurus. Like I was like when I was searching, but it was like at a local dealership. So I went to the local.
That's another thing. I'm not buying local. I went to the local dealership here and it was taxing. And I'm not doing that.
Oh, so yeah.
I found another car somewhere else, and it's hard to negotiate over the phone when you can't really meet in person with that person unless I catch a flight, and I ain't doing all that. So
yeah, just to negotiate for
process is just frustrating, man.
And that's why the people locally are taxing because
if I know somebody that want to buy a car, I'm about to put my car up for sale, man.
What you selling?
All you bums out here that ain't got no cars, man. Let me.
God fucking damn, nigga. I was just about to. Never mind.
What kind of car is it?
2014 Taurus.
Taurus?
Shell. SHO.
Oh, you got the Shell.
What does that mean?
That's the SHO thing.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Ford, so.
It's just a trim level.
Oh, okay.
So it's the highest trim of the Taurus. So I got the massage seats and the ambient lighting and twin turbos. And
it's a whole show.
Leather and all that other shit, you know.
It's a show. Like the show.
Heated and cool seats in the front and the back, man. Don't ever think your boy ain't riding the fly. Because I am.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's what's pissing me, though. Next.
How much you want for the Taurus?
Shit.
Great question.
I don't know.
Reach high.
Shit, I don't know. Probably like 5, honestly.
5 Rackskis?
Yeah.
I ain't getting
it's tax time, buddies. I know you got it.
Trying to tax during tax time.
I know you got it.
It's tax season.
Yeah, man. I know some got to be bothering y'all, man. Who next, man? What's pissing y'all?
I need a little bit more time to think about what might be pissing me. Go ahead, Sharon.
Man, so I think what's pissing me the most is because it do be a lot of shit that be pissing me off, but like I'm a kind of person that like go off my environment. So when I'm in an environment chilling, like doing something like this, it's hard to conjure up that energy and thoughts of the shit that's pissing me off. But trust you me, give me enough time. You put me in traffic for a while, like I got a laundry list of shit that gets on my goddamn nerves. But anyways, I think what's pissing me off the most is the fact that white folks who think that racism is an issue don't necessarily want to do their part to necessarily jump in and stop racism, because black folks didn't create this problem. They did. Black folks the ones who suffer the most from this problem, and if folks really feel like there's an issue going on in our society, in our community, in our world that they don't agree with, then they need to do more than just talk about that shit, more than just post on Facebook. They need to really show up and get out here on the front lines of people, use their white privilege, use their access to resources and opportunities to really create some level of equity in this country and community, and just really walk the shit that a lot of people be talking online in these meetings in spaces and places that I be in. So really that's what's pissing me. But I mean, like, as the full-time black man, I carry that shit well. I might not let on that it's pissing me, but I can generally pick that as a fucking topic any goddamn day. It just happens to be that I was part of something a couple of days ago that
I was gonna ask you, where did that come from?
Yeah. So I was just part of something a couple of days ago, just with some folks in community, and the idea of the event is to have black folks and white folks come together and have conversations about racial healing, and how we moved forward together in specifically our Buffalo community, not just in the world, but specifically in this community. And the young people I was working with, they wanted to do the joint. We put it together. We had a great turnout. It was a diverse atmosphere. It was a lot of different people from different cultures. There was some white people in there. We had some white news reporters come and interview some folks. And we did have some white people who in positions of power pull up, who in position to create some funding streams. They pulled up, but it wasn't really like the young white people who claimed to be as progressive. It wasn't really like their parents. We had like older white folks pull up. So it wasn't like the younger demographic. So it was cool that, I mean, we had the older folks pull up, because, you know what I mean, they the aunties, the moms, and the grandmas, and we need them to be leading that conversation at the dinner table during their Sunday dinners at Christmas and Thanksgiving and shit like that. Like, if they care so much about us, then they got to be the ones communicating to their sons and uncles and nephews and nieces and daughters their affections and their affinities for us as black people in our community, so that way they stop mistreating us and doing those dastardly, despicable things that they've been known to do throughout history. So that's what's pissing me. But again, I could pick that shit any day. I just was a little bit closer to the situation a few days ago.
Hell yeah!
There's one long-winded ass motherfucker.
Hell yeah! Let's go, Sherm. Let's go.
That gave you plenty of time to figure out what's pissing you.
That's what the fuck
I know, right?
No, as I was sitting here, and I had something. I had a place where I wanted to go.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
And it was about that. It was about that. It was about
you
that.
You sent this nigga a message or some shit?
Nah, we just locked eye
He
to eye.
He definitely sent me the message.
We locked eye to eye. It was like, God damn.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I had some caffeine before we started filming.
We definitely locked eye to eye, and I seen that twinkle in my man ran some eyes. All I saw that shit was like Kyle Lowry.
Yo, but for real,
but I really want to celebrate you two in this moment, because
this nigga went from what's pissing you to let's celebrate this. Let's give niggas some roses.
At the ripe age of 37 years old,
damn,
I realized that everything is just not for me. And this segment
Shit pissing you.
is for my two brothers, my two
Being
co-hosts.
angry just ain't for you, I guess.
Ah, right.
You gotta
So-
tap
That's
into the
for
anger,
real.
bro. Anger is a very useful fucking tool.
Facts.
It really is a very useful tool. You just can't be out here being a missile without coordinates. You got to be able to coordinate and direct your anger for righteous purposes when it's a time to be angry. By all means, like Malcolm said, send a motherfucker to the grave.
Facts.
When it's time for that, though.
So that'll
you are
slide us right
angry.
to the next segment then. What's good with you?
Okay, so
That has something good with you then, Zen Master.
Yeah.
everything is good with me. God damn.
This is one of them niggas that
need
just
to
don't
start
answer no
meditating.
questions.
You know what pissed me?
This nigga-
You know what pissed me
I
off?
think he is the feds.
This nigga, I told you, this
You
nigga
might
gotta
be right.
be the feds, bro.
He ain't giving
don't
up a
answer
lot of
no
information,
question,
but
man.
he get all the info.
Right.
Can I go now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So, while you were speaking, I was going to say what pisses me off is the idea that there are oppressed people out there. So, all oppressed people like that pisses me. And then that's where you went. So, I just wanted to say shout out to the white people that's doing their part.
Yeah.
Shout out to the angry black man. And now we gonna go into
Full-time black man.
what's good
I'm
with
angry
you.
too, though.
And officially, that's y'all segment. Like, I'm just gonna let y'all rock out on that segment. I don't even feel like digging deep in what might be pissing me off or fake pissing me. It's I mean, y'all niggas get pissed, and that's cool. Like,
So
go
what's
ahead.
what's good with you then, brother? You gotta have something good with you.
Yeah.
No. This motherfucker don't want to say nothing. man.
Indifferent ass nigga. You just existing. You
That's what
ain't
I'm
feeling.
saying.
What
He
do you
just here.
feel?
I said
Not a
every-
goddamn thing. Light skinned feelings.
everything is good with me.
Fucking Chris Brown ass nigga. I'm
Y'all win.
gonna take it over. This motherfucker ain't gonna say nothing. The same thing that's pissing me is what's good with me because I'm having first world problems.
Right.
Or like, trying to find a card. Like if you
feel
know, if you know what I'm trying to like what I'm trying to do, then obviously that's a good problem to have.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still like it's just frustrating at the end of the day because I be wanting shit to happen when I want it to happen and it ain't happening.
Oh, we know that.
and it ain't happening like that. And if you know these two niggas, they
Maybe
will
that's
make
the
you work
lesson.
on patience.
Yes, maybe that's the lesson God put us in your life to help you learn, bro. It's levels to life. It's like a
Just
video game.
Don't even set a time to it though. That'll even be.
We are African people. African people say, I'll meet you after supper or after dinner. That's not a time. You don't know when I'm about to eat. Just meet me by the tree when you done eating too, nigga.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what's good with me. Just trying to find a vehicle. I'm blessed to be able to be put in this position to even buy a car and put this money down and have a nice car and not be riding around in a hoopty and not have to wait till like, oh, let me do my taxes. Like I'm not getting no money back for taxes. This all just came from hard work and dedication. Man.
Damn, did you
Hard
have
work,
to?
dedication, man.
Did he have to shit on
Shit
the
like
people
that.
getting
I'm not
taxed?
shitting on nobody. It's just reality.
Then why you bring it up? Why you just send a pew? Why you just send a random shot at them?
I wouldn't call it a shot. If they take it as a shot, that's their own insecurities. I'm just saying, I don't get no money back. I got to pay. But I'm still sacked up.
That's it.
So if y'all want to get the sack, y'all got to get out there and work, man. I tell y'all every week, man. And I'm going to keep telling y'all, if y'all want it, y'all got to go out there and get it, man. I went out and got it. Got it out the mud.
Anything
like
you want,
that,
it's
man.
all outside.
Yeah, man.
Niggas is very consistent with his
Straight
message.
like that, man. Straight like that. I'm a proponent of hard work.
It's dedication, hard work.
But yeah, that is what's up, though. I'm happy for you.
What's good with you, man? And don't let's keep it a little shorter than the last was pissed.
God damn. Okay, can I at least start with saying
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'm happy for you
All right, yeah.
and having good problems?
Yep.
Is that okay? Can we at least celebrate in this segment?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
appreciate it.
Man, so what's good for me is I don't know, but I'm optimistic about the I don't know. So I got, like I said in the last episode, I got like a different reality I'm about to live. Going through a transition in my life with some family and living arrangements. And so I'm interested to see what the new reality is going to look like with this new living arrangement with family. It should be fun. It'll be more updates to come soon. and on how I'm living, moving, and breathing out here in society. It ain't bad at all. It's not a bad thing. I'm not anxious about it in like a negative way, like I'm waiting for like the other shoe to drop. I'm really just looking forward to the unknown. I'm really stepping into my fucking purpose as a person and as a human being. And so I don't know what's next for me, but I know whatever it is good. So I'm impatient about that shit. I want what's for me, but
That's what's up, though.
yeah.
You got anything, Ralph, or you just want us to move on?
Yeah, no, I'm good. So,
Yo, this man really is the feds, bro.
now my answer to the question, what's good with me, is everything. And then I feel like in Sherman's answer again, somehow he echoed what I was feeling. And this is just gonna be the episode that my man Sherm speak for me.
See, and you be saying that I should just get right to the point, but when he get right to the point, now you mad.
He didn't get to the. He don't have a point, though.
He got right to the point. He
basically
good.
just piggybacked off everything. Oh, I'm good.
He started it though. He said it was
what's
good.
with you? Everything.
Yeah, said everything.
Damn.
He got
Elaborate
right to the
a little
point.
bit. See, the problem with you is you go from one extreme to the next. It ain't no in between. You gotta have like a middle ground. Like, all right, this is pissing me.
How
but
long have you known me?
Let's
When have
not
you
make it
ever
a
known me to
10-minute
not be a-
response. Yeah. So like instead of going A to B, let's go A
What's in the middle, nigga?
minus.
That's backwards.
B to A. Let's go B plus. Or B to A minus.
Okay. Okay.
Like goddamn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, man. So I guess we moving on.
That's cool.
The fans done threw me off. I don't even-
Moving right along. Nothing to see here, people.
Shit.
So-
So nigga got all our information. We don't got none of his.
So I don't know if any of you brothers or any of you people out there are in this situation.
Yeah.
But it's a reality in today's world, especially with the older population, us old niggas.
Yep.
Especially
So
if
you young niggas, listen up.
Yeah, especially if you in a relationship or you've been in a relationship for a long time and you done got out of that relationship, you might have a kid or two with you, or that such and such that you meet at this point in time.
That you
might
really
have a
dig and
kid.
like her.
Yeah, you might have a kid. And I think it's three niggas. So I think it's especially important for three niggas to have this conversation because niggas come with a lot of pride and a lot of like different egos and shit. So the question is, if you was to be put in a situation with a female that you really like and then kind of find out she got a kid and you want to move forward with her, but you don't know how to navigate that world of her having a kid and you trying to come in and be a stepdad to the child. How do y'all feel about that? Like, how would y'all navigate that situation? Do you like that situation? Is that something that you would do? Etc.
When I was younger, I always felt like I
Oh,
was.
you got an answer? My man.
Woo, this nigga is Petty Murphy.
Oh, man. Go ahead, bro. My bad, light skin.
When I was younger, I felt as though I would never want to be in that situation.
How much younger? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Young. Even up on when I had kids, I was probably early 20s. Early 20s, I would say I was
And you said you
telling
didn't
myself
want to be in that situation?
I would never want to be in that situation.
Okay.
And then a few years back, I found myself in that situation, and it was a serious relationship, and I was okay with the idea of it at that point. So much to like me and Sherm was talking about it a few days ago, and we was talking about Saint Joseph and how it's actually like a holiday after Saint Joseph. And when I think about Saint Joseph, and there's different
What is that?
mini Josephs.
Jesus daddy.
The one that I refer to is
Jesus stepdaddy.
Jesus' well, yeah, either or. Jesus' father.
That's how you told the story to me, and I was like,
His
nigga, this
stepfather.
I fuck with it. But go ahead.
Yeah, and he was a real important figure through the course of history, or at least biblical history. Like his shorty came home, she was a virgin, she come home pregnant. Like he could have dipped and was like, nah, I don't want no parts of this, I don't know what's going on. But he wanted to stay there and chose to love Mary and love Jesus the same, and he raised Jesus just like he was his own son. Like, imagine what that story turns out like without a positive male role model in Joseph in that story. So, like, I mean, it's an opportunity to be a positive role model in another human being's life. So that's my stance on it.
Facts.
Yeah.
I appreciate that answer.
Shout out St.
Yeah,
Joseph.
me too. Yeah.
St. Joseph. We're going to celebrate St. Joseph.
I kind of mirror what he said, though. Like, when I was younger, I was like, I ain't doing that shit. I would never. And then the same thing happened to me. I came upon that situation, and now I was just like, it kind of be the same. Like, it'd be the same thing as your own child, but pretty much. As an old ass nigga, like, what the fuck? What I'm gonna say? Oh, I don't, like, you know, you do what you do, especially as a black man in this community. Me growing up without a father, any opportunity I got to create that example and provide and do whatever I gotta do in that situation, and it might not even be like their father could be present, but as long you could even just be like an ear or give a little bit of advice, anything that you can do in that situation, you might like what. Why wouldn't I?
Why would you not?
Especially if you really fuck with that person. Why not? Or fuck with the mom or whoever. Like, you know, why wouldn't you? So, you know,
I feel like it's an
I don't see an issue with
opportunity.
the situation. Yeah, I don't
At
see an
this
issue
point.
with the problem. So yeah, you know, I don't have no issues with it.
Y'all got some real interesting point of views. I wouldn't say I agree or disagree. So from the standpoint of like
On the fence, man.
yeah, I am definitely on the fence. From being like a positive influence and a positive role model, like that's literally like my life's calling, like to influence and empower like young people and help them become whoever they called and supposed to be. But again, like I do that professionally. And like I don't necessarily like see myself at this age and stage like that situation being appealing to me, just because it's a complicated situation whether like the dad is involved or not. It's just a complicated situation. And like where I'm at and what I'm trying to build on, I kind of don't really need that extra energy. I don't need that extra hurdle. I don't need that extra conversation. I just don't need that extra dynamic. It's just too much. Like I already got a kid that like is like my sun, my moon, and my stars. So like when it comes to her, it's like, hey, like I already got somebody who's like I gotta like take care of. Like I kind of need somebody to like grow and build like in a partnership that can prioritize this relationship. I can prioritize the relationship too because I'm a man. But like when a woman's a mom, she's going to prioritize like her kid and her relationship to that kid. Whereas like with me, I know the relationship I got with like my kid's mom, like, and with my family and the support I got, like I got an entire village helping me with my child. So like I can grow and build and do what it is I do personally and professionally. If I'm dealing with somebody who don't got that village and they got to be the end all be all for their kid and their family, like now that puts hurdles, that put barriers in like the flow of where I'm trying to get to in life. So I much rather just build with somebody who doesn't have those barriers to flowing and growth and opportunity.
Do you think that's realistic at this age?
Yeah.
Being older niggas.
Yeah. I mean, it's a few fly ass aunties out there. And like I'm cool with that. Like you could be like you could be auntie, you could be a big sister.
That's a red flag though?
Kinda.
Might be a reason that Shorty ain't been picked up or Shorty ain't, you know.
Yeah. But it also might be a reason why she out here not with the dad. So either way it go, it could be a red flag. Anybody can have a red flag. It might be a reason why that man left.
Yeah.
Right? But also she might not be who she was to make that man feel like she wasn't the one to be with. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or maybe he had his own shit going on. I don't know. It's 9 billion people in the world. But what I see is like that's a red flag in terms of like this is the extra dynamic, extra hurdle, and like that means you've also been like, and I don't say this in no derogatory way or no demeaning way because it all happens. So like when you with somebody, they imprint on you. So like I don't necessarily want to be with somebody who's been imprinted on by another man. So like the things that you enjoy doing, or how you might treat me might be like how that nigga got treated. So the way you cook for me might be like how you learned to cook for that nigga, or like the way that like you dress, or the way that you talk, or the things that you might think that I'm interested in, the kind of the dates and stuff that you try to. I don't want to do what you did or thought was cool with that nigga.
Typical of any situation, if you baby or not, whether. Like if you find, unless you fuck with a virgin or somebody, it's gonna be typical in any situation.
No, I mean, no, I'm not talking about sex, cause like I'm talking about
No,
like,
I'm saying
the
like
interaction.
As far as like not having fuck with somebody at this point in time, a lot of people our age then been in relationships and they have their own opinions and own prejudiceness about relationships and viewpoints.
Right.
Or had their own influences from whatever ex
Right.
and et cetera, et cetera. So it's going to be hard to find somebody that's fresh, clean slate.
Yeah, so and so let me clarify. I'm not talking or thinking fresh, clean slate at all. I'm thinking and I'm saying like the extent to which this has happened. So if you've been in long-term relationships to the point where you have kids, you know how to relate to a male partner in a certain kind of way. That's what I'm saying. So I would prefer a woman who maybe hasn't had as many of those long-term relationships or hasn't had kids, because she's just been chilling, figuring things out for herself and who she is and who she's supposed to be in this world. Because I'm the type of person, like I said, I'm really stepping into my purpose, and I really don't have the time or space for somebody who's like figuring it out and got somebody else like that they got to figure their situation out with. Like I'm on a moving train. Like and thinking about like stepdads too. Like I had a dope ass stepdad like growing up. Like shout out to Bob. You remember Bob? Like I fucks with Bob. You remember Bob?
I remember that nigga.
Yeah, exactly. So I fucks with stepdads, and I think like they in important role. Shout out to my stepmom too. So like I don't think like that's like it's like a negative role or anything like that. I had those great influences in my life too. But the flip side of it is having a kid. I kind of like the Wayne Brady model of like he moved next door to his ex-wife when she got married, and like he be babysitting their kid because he like that's my child's sibling. So like it makes me think of when like my dad got remarried to my stepmom, had my little brother. Like my little brother would come stay the night at my mom's house. And like because like I would call his mom stepmommy, like affectionately, he would call my mom stepmommy. So like that was always like an interesting dynamic because they had their own relationship. So if my daughter's mom was to go have like a different situation and was to then like have another kid, like then like I would damn near like, okay, that's my child's sibling. So I'm pulling up with McDonald's for you too.
Facts, I agree with that.
Yeah, as far as the step dynamic,
Cause it's a flip side to it.
Yeah,
I learned a lot when my stepfather died. My stepfather passed about a year ago, and just being at his funeral and seeing how my mother, who is the mother of his youngest two children, and the mothers of his other children, how they interacted on this one day, in particular, in relation or to the other days and their other encounters. And I'm like, this love that y'all expressing today and in this moment, like y'all could have been doing that years ago. And like and to be like, it's about these kids now, and we gotta take care of these kids. It's like it's always been about the kids, and we was always there to be taken care of, and y'all didn't have to be fighting and on that other type time like at all. But you don't realize those things till traumatic things happen, and those things wasn't realized until unfortunately death. But at least for my life and my reality, I could take that what I learned from that situation and apply it to my life and hopefully not go through those same types of relationships moving forward, because a lot of it is just like, it's just ego.
That's what I was just about to say. It be the male ego, and you got to put your ego to the side.
I said in the beginning,
put these kids
niggas
first.
come with a lot of ego and a lot of
put
shit.
These kids first. Like,
you got to really be ready for some shit like that.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck if he or she has moved on? Like, so what? You don't want that person, remember? So, like, I was talking with somebody and they was on some, like, petty shit. And I'm like, it sounds like you still love her.
Right.
Like, it sounds like you still miss her, because otherwise, why do you give a fuck
the
what
root
she do?
cause. You still
want to be with that
really
person.
Gotta be,
fuck that shit. Put the kids first.
I feel like we gotta run
self-awareness.
This whole conversation and discussion was inspired by this clip. I feel like we gotta run the clip. Like I just opened it up and this is my first time seeing it, but yeah, let's run this clip real quick.
It's a quick clip.
Hold on, let me.
He's not my dad.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
That's why you never get knocked.
Run it back.
Aw, look at Daddy.
Your stepparents say.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
So the clip got
knocked.
the mom's boyfriend or
Aw, look at
stepdad
Daddy.
fixing the bike, fixing the
Really,
little girl
Ava?
bike, and the mom records it and says,
Yeah,
"Oh, look at
I
daddy."
miss
And the little baby girl was like, "He's not my daddy. My daddy's in jail or whatever, and I miss him." It's
Aw,
crazy.
look at
It's like, I don't know if it's a skit, but the first thing I thought was like, why
Really,
would you even
Ava?
post that?
He's not.
First and
My
foremost,
daddy's
if this was
jealous.
a real like video, why would you even post a video like with your child saying
Aw,
that?
look at
Nah.
Daddy.
That's disrespectful to the man.
That's not real.
Really,
I
Ava?
mean, like,
Somebody
He's
just
not. My dad's in jail and I
making
miss
fun of
him.
the clip or whatever. That's not the same person.
yeah, I know that part. I know the part that it ain't the same person. I'm talking about
Oh, the original. Why she
Aw,
posted?
the
look at Daddy.
original. Why would the mom post the clip? That
Really,
part,
Ava?
not the dude making the funny part
My
at the
dad's in
end.
jail and I
great point.
miss him.
Like, why would you even put that out there about your people and your family and that man? So I think a lot of times
Aw,
you
look
get
at
a
Daddy.
dude who wanna be like a solid
Really,
figure in your
Ava?
child's life and wanna do
My
right,
dad's in jail
and
and I miss
like
him.
they don't get respect, they don't get appreciation. Like a lot of the stepdads out there don't. And I'm not talking really about the baby, because the baby is really just a reflection of her mama. And so the baby being so-called disrespectful, like that got to be checked by mom, because mom shouldn't be putting it out there like and faking like that's really her dad. Like the baby wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? So the mom is in the wrong for putting that child in that predicament and lying to that baby. The baby ain't wrong for telling the truth. So a lot of times, like, men want to do right and then they get put in these weird ass situations by like women who not worth it, to be honest. But again, and this ain't to bash women at all, because there's a bunch of bum ass niggas that ain't worth a goddamn either. Like, trust me, Trevor will tell you about these niggas every damn episode. But just make sure that, like, when you doing that, you get respect. And like Tariq Nasheed say, like, if a man is gonna show up, like, and you got a bunch of kids and babies, like, at least be cooperative. Like, he should expect a lot more cooperation from you than with a woman who don't got no kids, because he got to do a whole lot more. And so, quite honestly, you got less bargaining chips. So that's it, and that's all.
I think we can end on that point. Yeah, I agree. You just got to be ready for that situation, man.
Are women who twerk and have fun with sexual expression
Damn, nigga, let me
mother
set it
/
up.
wife life material?
So yeah, like the man Raphael podcast so eloquently put.
Twerk.
Us again being three niggas in a room talking to you, fine audience. How would you brothers feel about women? Like, what is your ideal woman? Like, is that your type of woman? A woman that twerk and have sexual expression, or is it a limit? Is it boundaries?
I think it's like what Drake said in his line, like, people be here for a good time, not a long time. Like, not everybody is like the their wife or husband kind of person. Like sometimes some folks just a good time girl. Sometimes you just a good time guy for that girl. You know what I'm saying? And so, but when I see like women who are a little more explicit, who are really just putting themselves out there with sexual energy and stuff like that, to me that communicates good time girl. That doesn't communicate wife or even girlfriend
But
material.
who's to say?
I'm just speaking for myself.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But who's to say what was really wife material?
So for me, like what
Everybody
I'm
got a
looking
different
for.
preference.
Time out.
Right.
I'm sorry again. I'm in my bag now. I got my shit queued up. Can I run this video real quick? Cause I want to see this one real quick. Let's go.
Go ahead, man. Like what the fuck?
We was rolling, nigga.
Exactly what I be saying, bro.
I remember
What we talked about.
Remember, I agreed with you.
All right.
Y'all ain't tell me.
You was here, nigga. Break the fourth wall, Trevor.
I don't even want to get it. Man,
Yo,
we talked about this shit beforehand, bro. We trying to get a smooth episode.
This
We
is
wanna
smooth.
roll.
All right, let me finish
All
rolling
these
this joint.
clips is breaking up the breaking up the flow.
The flow, we was flowing and
So
going.
the nigga Ralph, wait till we get into the flow and then say, hold on, not to break the flow. Let me pop this video
Let
up
me
for
break
y'all
the
boys.
flow.
Play the video, man.
So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh, I'll never find the words to say I'm sorry. Crazy.
So
I'm crazy though.
In defense of this video, it looked like they happily in a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know if they married or not, but
right. So it looked like he
clearly,
cool
I was
with
about to say, clearly he
Body crazy.
That's his preference. He like that.
that. Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. To me, that's like
As long as you ain't twerking on another nigga, and as long as you ain't too extra with it, like she got a full dress on, she can't help that she got the back.
right,
She got
exactly.
that fucking
So
like you
So
can't-
I like modesty, and like again, like that clip is cool. Like that's obviously his woman. You know what I'm saying? She's for him.
they having a little fun.
They having a little fun, and she's doing it in a modest way.
And she didn't even necessarily know that he was. On
Yeah, they was
social
having a
media or
little fun.
anything. That's just
So
his
like
camera.
that's cool, but like for example, like if there was like a single woman doing that by herself, that to me would not be
Yeah.
attractive. That would symbolize a good time girl.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? And that's my point, and that's my and that would be my preference. I don't know, but what do y'all think? What do y'all
I feel
think?
like that, especially. I mean, I feel like it's a good workout for them. So it's like, what about that? Just as a workout, like they're not even trying to be sexual. With
Context is everything. Like, are you at the gym doing that? Are you at a twerk fitness class?
Yeah, and
Like, and
let's say just
and why do you feel the need to post it? You're drawing that energy to you.
Yeah, but let's say some creep niggas out here that will over sexualize some shit with the inner quickness. Like,
Yeah.
with the quickness.
Yeah,
So it's hard. It's a gray area, I think, and it all goes back to like that specific dude's preference. Like, you know, some people don't care. Some people, you know, want to have a good time and have a wife at the same time, or you like some people got different values that they want in a girl, or you know. So it
what
just
are the
depends
values y'all want in y'all girls?
on me. I don't give a fuck as long as you're not
Nah, you
disrespecting.
definitely care, bro.
yeah, you definitely.
I'm about to say I don't care
Give
what
a
you
fuck.
do as long as you're not disrespecting me in our relationship.
What's considered disrespecting in a relationship?
So, obviously fucking with other niggas, talking to other niggas, being overly flirtatious, overly friendly, you know, shit like that. If you want to go out with your friends and dance, have a good time, that's fine. Do what you got to do, but just don't be extra. Like everybody know what extra is. Like just don't chill with your friends, hang with your don't do no extra bullshit.
You know what extra is.
Yeah, everybody know extra. Everybody know extra, and if you don't, that's why you single now, loser. So, so just don't be extra with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with having nobody want to be. I know I seem like this grumpy ass nigga, but like you want to have fun, have fun. Might not be my cup of tea. I might not go out with you, but you know.
I agree with this
Go
nigga.
with your friends and have fun. I like when a female go chill with their friends.
Yes.
You don't want them to just be like
Have your
stuck
own
under you,
thing
be
going
miserable
on,
all the
yeah.
time. Go ahead and hang with your friends. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I agree with this nigga.
Yeah.
I agree with this nigga. I mean, that's the values. That's what I like. Have your own thing going on. Just know how to carry yourself. Don't be super approachable to outside motherfuckers, especially niggas. And just be super communicative and agreeable, which is not submissive. That just means be the kind of person that I actually agree on a lot of shit with. Like, if I say some shit, you happen to agree with me, and if you say some shit, I happen to agree with you. We happen to agree on a lot of different things. You're not looking to seek like an argument or be combative or to debate me on things, because I ain't looking for an argument to be combative or debate you on everything. And so, yeah, just being cooperative, being able to identify a goal or a project or a target, and then working together using both of our talents and abilities creatively to achieve said goal. That's it, and that's all.
Facts.
That's it, and that's all.
It could all be so simple.
So yeah, we can on that note we can slide right into our next segment.
Yeah. So
In the interest of time.
yeah, definitely. So it was that Erica Badu clip.
That's why you never get knocked.
I'm not sure if you saw her interview on the Breakfast Club. Did you see her interview on the Breakfast Club?
I did, but I don't know what part that is.
So she was talking about being 3-time baby mom.
Yes.
Or being a 3-time baby mom.
Yes.
And how like nobody plans for that.
Yeah,
which
nobody planned for that.
Yeah,
3 baby dad, 3 baby dad.
Yeah, nobody plans to be a 3-time baby father. Well, actually, some Negroes I know
Nick Cannon.
did. I don't know Nick Cannon, but yes, I'm thinking about Negroes I actually know.
He just came out the other day talking about God is going to dictate when I stop having babies. Like, no, you need to dictate yourself, brother. Get that shit snipped and clipped.
Nigga said, get your dick taped.
Got too many kids, buddy.
I mean, it's not me. Like Eddie Griffin said, he said, don't judge your ability to take care of my kids based off your wallet.
Man, at what part does it come not beneficial for them kids?
Listen.
Rich or not, you can't spread yourself.
I'm not going to judge his ability to take care of his kids based off of my wallet and my schedule.
As you want in the world.
Off my schedule and my wallet, I'm going to add the schedule to it.
He
I don't know what his
8,
schedule is
9
like.
kids, though.
I don't know what his schedule is like. I don't know what his living
Your
arrangement
wallet
with his
heavily
kids is like.
dictates
Unless
your
he
schedule.
clone himself.
I don't know what his arrangements are. I don't have enough information.
Stop making excuses for that.
I know.
That's irresponsible. 100%.
I don't know if he's irresponsible or not.
It is. Period.
All right, well,
I wouldn't do that. I would not do that.
Nobody would except for Future and NBA Youngboy. Because that nigga got like 8 kids. He's 23 years old.
I know a couple people who got a large number of kids.
I mean, I think to add context to the
like real people that I know. But go ahead.
Yeah, nah, for sure. My grandmother has 17. So, I mean, but to add context to the conversation, again, it was based on that Erica clip. We got the Erica clip queued up, and here it go.
No one would expect to have 3 baby daddies. Who plans that? But when those things start to happen, you don't stop living. You continue to grow and live and learn and make the best out of those situations and things. Who would want to do that? You know, in this judgmental society.
Mm-hmm. You just fucked me up because I thought Erica Badu planned it.
You did?
Absolutely.
Okay, well,
I thought you.
some part of me.
It's got to be right.
First of all, only she could wear that hat.
Let's be transparent.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it is on her.
My sisters out there.
Mm-hmm. Now she getting real.
We fall in love. You know, love is a chemical thing. We fall in love. Really, I think God make us fall in love just long enough to get pregnant so that we could go ahead and procreate, keep the race going, and then that dies down, and then everything else is on you. Depending on your culture, the next step is marriage, or the next step is another mate, the next step is whatever. In our culture, the next step is supposed to be marriage. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't fit everybody.
That's all what she said it boils down to is culture.
And
right.
Marriage is
right. What do you think about that?
Country of culture.
Like our society having like a culture of marriage, because in other cultures, in the culture of marriage, like being the standard and the norm, and like if you don't fit that standard, if you don't fit that norm, you're gonna be ostracized, you're gonna be talked about. Because the other thing that I think like she spoke to, and a lot of women are starting to speak to, is the fact that like particularly like our women, black women, collectively, some of them, not all of them, it's a lot of cool ass, cooperative, agreeable, smart black women out there that don't subscribe to this stuff. But there's a lot of women who think that they don't need the man, they don't need anybody, they could do it by themselves, and because they got money and education, like they cool, they don't necessarily like need dudes. And like only like that's only a part of like black women's culture.
I feel like when it comes
Some
out,
black women, not all.
when it comes out to
They ain't about to
marriage,
come for me.
This nigga asked me a question and then
I was clarifying. My
y'all
bad.
niggas
Go ahead.
just-
But I
Go
seen
ahead.
you was on your phone. I wanted
all
to
I
finish
was
the
saying
message.
was on this panel, Trevor's the most qualified to talk about this because he's been married. So
Hey, niggas put my business out there. But
It's a public record.
what was I about to say? I mean, what was the question? 'Cause y'all niggas.
What do you think about the culture of getting married, and do you feel like it's necessary and that is the next step, or should be the first step before having a kid?
Me personally, again, I don't really give a fuck. I think whether you want to have a kid first or whether you want to get married first, it is what it is. I didn't prioritize and say, let me get married and then let me have a kid. I was I don't never want to have a kid nigga. And then I got married and my significant other wanted to have a kid, so we had a kid. And at that point, I felt like I just had to.
what made you want to get married?
Just cause shit.
Most people want to get married to have kids. You wanted to.
Nigga, that is a hell of a response. Just because shit.
Make fun of doing.
I feel like we don't got enough time left in the episode for that.
Niggas asking me all these niggas hit me with the fucking niggas ain't say we was gonna talk about this shit.
You said you wanted a natural flow of conversation, my nigga.
That ain't the natural flow of conversation for what the fucking shit was. The shit was talking about 3 baby daddies.
They say
niggas want us to have a deep dive into why the fuck you got married. What?
Ask
Why we go from 3 baby daddies to me why you got married?
Because we talking
What
about
you
the
wanna do?
culture.
I'm not no girl and I don't have 3 baby dads. Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck they got to do with me?
That wasn't the question I asked you.
What's up with these niggas?
That wasn't the question I asked you. I asked you about the culture of men. You know the question I asked you.
You push it.
I think that it shouldn't be a pressure to get married. You should be able to do whatever you want to do and not have to worry about the quote unquote culture or what the fuck is going on. If you want to have a kid before marriage, then have a kid before marriage. You want to get married and wait to have a kid, do that. If you want to be a virgin until you get married, do that. It's all about your personal preference, because who's really out here to say, oh, you should do it this way, you should do it that way? Everybody's just learning along with all of us. People get married and then get divorced. Now you got a kid and you a single dad or a single mom. So it don't even matter if you get married, because every marriage don't always work out. So you can get married, have a kid, and then still turn around and be a 3 baby mom or 3 baby dad type person. So it's all about everybody different experiences and different walks of life. Obviously, I got married and it ain't work out, and I moved on with my life. Shit, I don't give a fuck. This is what it is.
Yo, I'm telling you. Time out. I couldn't agree with this nigga more. He just said he spoke for me that time. Go ahead. Except for the I've never been married part, but go ahead.
What happened?
Did you feel pressured at all?
Yeah.
Oh, you did feel pressured into getting married?
Yes.
From where?
From the culture?
What angle?
Nah, it was relevant.
Man, I don't know.
Nah, it was relevant.
That's another story for another time.
All right, we're going to put that on the show notes for the next
We
episode.
don't want to answer no questions.
Yeah, we don't got enough. This is coming from the nigga that'll never say nothing. The fucking feds.
We is a circle of 3 pesky petty ass niggas.
That is another question for another time.
All right,
and on that note,
moving right along here, people.
We at the end.
Yeah, at this note, we're gonna have to wrap it up, man. We're gonna have to skip Yay and A for this week, man.
We gonna skip it.
I don't think niggas had anything queued up anyway.
I did.
If y'all want to be featured on Yay or Nay,
I did have something queued up, but go ahead. It was short.
We're gonna have to skip that shit. If y'all want to be featured on Yay or Nay, let us know, man. Because a lot of you niggas are scared to come out here and be on Yay or Nay and get judged, man.
Yeah, I know a lot of niggas who do music, and who hit me up saying that they seen the podcast and the shows that niggas been doing.
Send your music, man.
Yeah, send that.
Have confidence in that trash shit.
Hear this nigga go.
Fuck. Have confidence in whatever you got, man.
Hear this nigga go.
Straight like that.
We need a new intro too. Send music. Send us.
And it better not be no bullshit, man.
Yeah, we'll pay.
Send some fire shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you, man. We appreciate every
At
supporter,
Raphael
man.
Podcast.
At Raphael Podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll hop on stream tonight, man. I'm good to stream tonight, man. Let me know, niggas.
I will be
Like in
streaming.
person
You just-
or
I feel like
virtually?
you just invited me.
I could pull up virtually.
Did you just invite me to your stream tonight? I'm there.
I'm not streaming, but I will hop on your stream for sure.
Send me a link to join virtually. I'll join virtually.
Oh, this snail mail and internet, we gonna be fucking.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, you remind me. I gotta
What
upgrade that
man,
shit real
follow
soon.
my
Y'all
man
gotta go
Raphael
home, but you gotta
Podcast.
get the hell up out of here. Talk
Follow
about
my
my
man
Wi-Fi.
on. Not I was talking about his
He's
shit.
talking about my shit.
Oh, your shit snail mail?
Yeah, he's talking about my shit.
But yeah, man, follow Raphael Podcast on everything, man. Follow his stream, man. He be streaming late night, so all you late night niggas that be up, man, go to my man's stream.
Hell yeah.
Follow his stream. He be having a lot of niggas on there that look kind of interesting. And look like they be talking about some real shit, man. So follow that. Follow me on YouTube, Vibing with the Boys. You already know what's up, man. We appreciate the support, man. We about to get back on a nice little schedule, man. We been slipping a little lately. But yeah.
Yeah,
follow
man.
the show. Follow Collective Vision, man. Follow Mingo. Follow Smoking Cigars. You know.
This nigga funny.
Follow
as
my
hell.
man. I am Jesus Niggas. MentalRentTv. I am a
right.
black man to you.
It's the full-time black man at I am black
whatever.
Jesus to you.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow, like, share, and subscribe to all that shit, plus Mental Rent TV and the Win Initiative. That's WIN Initiative. Follow that shit. That's where the socially conscious and community work is going to be out there. This, again, is episode 5 of A Collective Vision Presents the show.
Yes, sir.